Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, crew. Happy Tuesday morning. Get to this. I hope everybody's doing well and had a really good weekend.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, great. I did too. Just vacation from my vacation. Had such a good time in Mexico. Just relaxed. And yeah, while everyone's pinning in, I'll just start with a few screen shares. I wanted to. Oh, it does. Okay, this is just here come a few more. Can you see that screen, Carol?
Yes, I don't see any exercises, but yes.
Well, you see it.
You doing
bicep curls.
Uh-huh.
Okay, perfect. I'm just going to run through this maybe monthly, and that way people can find out. It's, the beginning of March. So if you miss a workout or you're just looking for workouts to do, again, you can go to our regular Facebook page. Okay. At the top, it's easy to see here on the computer. On your phones, you just go to the same bar at the top, and then I think it's a ... and then it'll eventually get you to files. In files, I've made you guys the...
Oh, I should come up there, huh?
the March library. It should be in there. My Facebook's having a little trouble today. Anyway, it'll be in here. It'll say March workout library. Okay, so once you click on there, you'll see each workout for the month of March. Just click on the link if you missed the workout or you need to do a new one. Okay, it's just a review. That way each month I can keep showing you guys as little reminders where to find the workout if you miss or if you just need to do it on your own. Okay. With that said, let me see. Now, Carol, do you see the workout screen?
I do.
Okay, there we go. So we're back to full body 101. So we have full body today. So dumbbells or body weight. On Thursday, we'll use the bands. So be ready for bands on Thursday. We have the 3 different movements. So we'll do those 3 for 30 seconds. We have a minute of running. And then I like these supersets today. We're going to do our dumbbell RDLs, which will stretch the back and back of the legs. Some corkscrews. So we have 3 rounds of strength. Then on the floor, we're going to practice our up downs. Okay, getting up and off the floor, push-ups and a little bridge, and then we'll nail the ab section. Sound good?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to get you guys right to it here. Good crowd today. Just jump in when you're ready. The 3 moves we're going to do are high knees, jumping jack step outs, which is nice, and squat rotations. I'll show those real quick, and then we're going to get right to it. Okay, our first one, we're just going to get marching. Okay, so however you want to do that, just march and play, move your arms, move your legs, keep the core tight. Okay, from there, we're going to go to jumping jack step outs. So you can either step out, so move those arms, stretch them out, or you can do kind of like a abduction kick. And then the third one, we'll go into our squat. And as you squat, when you come up, rotate one direction with your elbows wide, squat, rotate. Okay, I'll get on the shoulders and the back. All right, I know you guys know what to do. Just follow along with me. Welcome to the workout today. Like we got people from all over again. First one, good, just march. Okay, if you're already warmed up for the day or you've been walking, try to get a nice twist in there. Everyone try to keep in our knees as high as we can, or at least at hip level. Okay, you get those hands up there. A little narrow and a little wide on the knees so that you can really stretch different areas. Just 10 seconds, heart rate up. Good, let's get that cardio action in. 3, 2, and we're gonna do like a jumping jack step out. So we just move our arms and legs out to the side. Really stretch these arms and lengthen your spine for the day. Okay, heart rate up. So each time you see me tapping my toe, okay, you could also try this. Just be mindful of the lower back and hips, but that feels good. And then advanced during, full jumping jacks is an option. 10 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds, and we're gonna hit that squat with rotation for the warm up here. Okay, ready? Here we go. Plant your feet. Squat. Those toes out a little bit. When you squat, come up. Nice sharp rotate, elbows up high at the top. If you are just warming up, like maybe a small squat, you'll bend in those hips and knees and start working your way into your warm up and your workout. Oh shoot!
Oh, hi Rose. Hey, sorry, sorry.
Let's go. We got 10 seconds.
I'm on my way. Yeah, all right, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Let's go one more. We'll finish what you're doing there. And we're gonna go right back to marching. Get those hands up, try to hit those targets. Go, if you're warmed up, start moving a little quicker. Let's try to get those heart rates up. Good, come on, get those, the heart, the lungs, all muscles are all functioning organs. So let's go climb up that hill. Keep pressing hard there. 10 seconds. Keep charging up that hill. Get those feet and knees up high. 3, 2, and it's like jumping jacks. Let's go stretch out the arms in the back. Option 1, just tap the toe, like a step out. Option 2, little balance, like a star move. Ooh, just getting my arms going. I already feel the burn. I'm getting my heart going here. Okay, my heart rate's already at 122, which is good for a warm up. I love that. We're moving good. 5 seconds. Stretching my arms out from my softball squat rotation. Like not really try it, but you go to a softball clinic, kind of like an adult league, and then they see you ground a few, or get a few grounders and pop ups, batting, and then they put you on a team. But anyway, I'm still a little sore. Nothing bad, but this is great movements for me. Just moving my body direction so I don't get too stiff. 10 seconds. Feels good to really just twist and turn those elbows, how it feels good. See, I kind of got a chop swing going. And from the top, one more time. March, right into that march. Go nice and high. And get my heart rate back up here. Start to drop just a little. But keep climbing hard, keep climbing hard. Get those feet up, knees up, move those arms. Burn calories just by doing this right in place. Let's go 4 seconds. And right into our jumping jack motions. Here they come. Ooh. Just keep the core nice and tight. If your legs are stiff or sore, if you feel your back, just slow it down. If you feel good, challenge that body motion. Let's go. Woo! I'm already feeling it. Yeah, I wanted to slow down, but I'm just gonna remind myself. Let's go. We got 5 seconds. And our last one, squat. So get your feet shoulder width. Practice like you're gonna sit in a chair. Come up. Nice strong rotation. Nice, have a nice. I feel myself twisting with that midsection. We'll go ahead and just twist and bring it out. Bring my shoulders with me. Oh, I got a nice pop out of that one. That felt good. 10 seconds. Remember, weekly we practice that squat, just tapping your butt into the chair and out. One more. And right in place, jog it out. There, stay right there. Last one before we move into strength. So you can either march, butt kicker, or just like I'm doing, kind of run on the balls with your feet. So it's very low impact. We're getting those hips, see those hips moving just back and forth. Shake them out for the day. Move those arms in a pattern. Arms are close to the heart. So get that heart beating. Now, when you're done with your workout, okay, you'll feel it. You'll feel everything you did good. So let's give it everything we got today. And you can rest afterward. 10 more seconds of running. Good, you guys keep those hearts nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and clap for yourself. Very good. All right, for the strength, what we're gonna do is 2 exercises today. Okay, there are 2 exercises, 45 on, 15 off, like we do. And the first 2 exercises, 1 leg, 1 arm. Okay, so we're gonna do our RDLs and our corkscrew. So 1 leg, 1 arm. Okay, for the RDLs, you guys know the drill. We're going to tip from the hip. Once I run out of, like I'm pretty tight, then I use a little knee to sit down, but see my hips are still high. Back is straight. And then I'm gonna come up strong, squeeze and pull, or pull and squeeze, okay? If you don't have any weights, it's still a great exercise to do every day. See how my butt comes back and stands to the wall and back up. You can do these every day. You don't need weights. It stretches our hamstrings and our lower back. Okay. Number 2, simple. We're going to go bicep curl, overhead press. Okay. Bicep curl. And then you're going to shift your palms towards you, press over your head. All right. Okay. Pick up those weights accordingly. You guys have gotten strong. Let's start with those RDLs. So I just go about shoulder width on my legs, not too wide. You could go a little wider if it feels better in your back. Tip. Pause at the bottom so you get a nice little stretch in there. Don't rush it. Up to the top, squeeze your glutes for 2 seconds, and then right back in. Just like you're touching your toes, just with a flatter back. I could touch my toes if I rounded it, but I'm gonna try to do it with this flat back. See how my butt goes right at the wall? Tap the wall, return up. Okay, a wall can be a good measuring tool. See if I'm getting my hips back. There it is, and read. Good, just about 10 seconds. We just need, depending on your pace, 5 to 8 of these. I went nice and slow, so I think I did about 6, which I'll take. Feels good already. Okay, turn those palms open, pin the elbows, and let's go for our curls. Curl, overhead, okay? We can get nice and strong, so just pin those elbows, show me the front of that elbow or the inside of the elbow, and press away. Because of my sore shoulder, it's just sore like naturally. If you go through a ball, 60, 100 times, it's gonna be sore. Nothing serious, I just know how to rest. For me, rotating through that shoulder like knee is a lot today. So I went with the curl, front press. And you could try that, just keep your palms towards you instead of rotating them out, just because it's less rotation for me. There are all kinds of ways to do things. Stand just palms towards me and press up. Bring it back down. 1 more. I got rid of timer. Good, let's get ready to go on those RDLs because these are really good for us. Everybody needs time to stretch their back, whether you have dumbbells or not. Tip, tip, tip. And you'll feel tension back here. So I'm gonna try to get a little lower. That's about all I have. Unless I bend my knees a little more, which I don't need to. That's it. Hold. Oh, I feel my hamstrings. Trying to straighten my legs as much as I can, but without forcing. And then return up, squeeze. Good, and if you know your RDLs, you could put a pace like this. Up high, back down. Back up, back down. That way we get the hamstring moving constantly throughout the 45 seconds. I just showed my first set nice and slow. And now I'm taking it just a bit quicker. I did 8 to 10 on that round. 5 seconds, finish up your last one. Oh, those are so good for my back when I stretch my legs. All right, corkscrews. Okay, so regular stance, heels under hips. Let's get strong. Don't grip too tight on the dumbbells. Here we go. Press them, raise them. Good. A few key tips here. Let's go back, figure out our posture, lengthen out. Stand with your abs nice and strong, lifting that weight on up with you. Good. And now I pick up my tempo just a little. Now you can always stay with the tempo that works for you. And we're doing great. 10 seconds. Oh, that's a great stretch for my shoulder today. I rested a few days and now I move again so it doesn't lock up. Ah, it feels great working with you guys. Okay, let's go to those back stretches again. Roll out your shoulders a few times. Heels under your hips. Okay, your hip flexes, okay, so imagine like a hinge. Try to tip right from just the hip crown. Yeah, I do have bend in my knee because I'm just so tight. If I try to not use knee, my RDL would look like this. That's about all I can go. So technically I do this, and then if I bend my knees a little more, I can get a little lower. Just body mechanics and just get to know yours. Oh, feels great. Okay, you got 15 seconds to keep working these out. Five seconds. Last one. Great stretch for me. Okay, get to those arms, corkscrews. Here we go. Curl press it. Try to keep it nice and narrow in that body frame. Love you guys working out with me, using the weights when you can or you have them. Okay, working out. One thing I know for sure, working out does make everybody firmer. Okay, and that's just not aesthetically, but you feel stronger. You're gonna get tighter no matter what. Okay, arms, joints, waistline, belly fat, it all gets tighter. I can't promise people all the weight they'll lose. Each program's different, but people will get firmer, no doubt about it. And finish your last one. Let's just do another one together. Get a nice strong Tuesday workout in. Beautiful. And go ahead, rest briefly. I'm going to jump into the next one here. It's sumo press and tricep extension. Okay, so you can either take one dumbbell. Okay, we're going to go sumo press. So wide legs into our squat here, like we're getting on the horse. Okay, just keep your one dumbbell under your chin. We're going to stretch our inner thighs, which I love to do for most people. So we sit down like that. And then just press it over the head. Sit, press, okay? That's exercise one. Second one, you're gonna grab your dumbbell. We got the arms. Okay, either hold horizontal or vertical, however you grip it, bend, straighten. So we got the tricep extensions, back of the arms here. Okay, just give you nice good posture, heels in our hips. Keep the elbows and shoulders folded in tight, close to your ears, and then drive on out, okay? Those are the two. If you need heavier weights, you could press the two dumbbells. And then you can hold the two dumbbells together and rock them out with those triceps. So they're just options. Body weight's fine too. Let's get those sumo presses. And go ahead, begin. Oops, I'm gonna go one dumbbell. I'm always making sure I heal myself up first. And then I'm gonna really turn my toes out today. I like to feel that stretch in my inner thigh, and then how it kind of closes up on the pelvis. So we stretch. You can feel it to your hip crown, your glutes. They all kind of press in and form a really tight pelvis here. That's what I'd like you guys to feel. And the presses can just stay about medium. You're working on your legs while getting a little bit of arm. One more. Pull those legs in. Good. Okay, let's just rest briefly. Be ready to go. One double here. Okay, double down. It's not gonna be my shoulder. My shoulder's locked in place, so that doesn't bother me. And then I just have a flexion, extension from the elbow. So this one today I'm safe with. And we love working the backs of the arms. Talk about an exercise that if you do it, there's no doubt in my mind it will firm you up. Okay, rather than not doing any of this. This will firm and tone you up, no doubt. Okay, I'm warmed up. My tempo increased a little bit. My weights aren't heavy enough, ready to go slower. I'm still in form and under control. 10 seconds, about 3 more. One more. Oh, feels great. Okay, let's get ready for those presses. Okay, watch your hand grip. Show you a couple of stretches in there. Okay, turn those toes. Don't be afraid, your knees can fall out with your toes right there, and then just press it up. Mini press. Hold on, there's a noise going on in my office. I don't know what it is. 20 seconds. Not sure what it was. Could have been like a trainer's telephone. Or this new tablet I bought that I just plugged in and now it's trying to tell me how to work it. Okay, overhead. Okay, go ahead and rest there. Let's go back to our tricep extensions. Okay, when you're ready, switch over with me. We're back to arms. Here we go. Good, get that extension nice and high. You can feel the backs of the arms. Make sure the backs of the arms is getting that work. I think about this, but just letting the backs of my arms drive that up. Trying not to get too much momentum behind it. I think about it, just letting the backs of the arms. Don't grip the dumbbells too tight or you're gonna get help from the forearms. Keep it really loose or just enough to not drop them. Oh, I'm burning. Oh, 3, 2. That's a nice round right there. Okay, let's go one more time here. Okay, really turn out those legs. I think it was with a pulse. If you want to try a pulse at the bottom, that's just like an extra little stretch and load. You really want to get those inner thighs stretched out today. And glutes, that feels good. So a little pulse at the bottom, release, drop back down. Pulse control, mini press, drop back down, no rest. Pulse, ooh, that's a good one. Might be sore tomorrow. Your girl came in on fire here. 15 seconds. Find your glutes. So you know the stretch happens. Squeeze the booty, lock up firm right in the pelvis. Drop back down. Stretch, stretch. Pelvis, hips, booty firm. One more time. Oh, good stretch out. Go ahead and rest that. We got one more time with the arms here. Triceps. Last 45 before we switch up our exercises. Here we go. So cool, you guys. It's good to be back. I noticed it's so nice to work you guys out when you're all over. I know Shirley has taken my workouts on the cruise. I see my parents that are still in Mexico joining in all the way from Mexico. So this is great, you guys. We got one in San Diego, Miss Carol, and my auntie, you know, up in the Bay Area. So really cool. 10 seconds and I'm dying here. I'm making it look easy, but let's go. 3 more, everybody, starting now. Come on, hammer them out. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, that's all I had in here. Woo! All right, let's keep it moving on here. Okay, our last of the standing. You guys have been crushing it. We have row and lunge bicep curl. Okay, so with our row, I think I want you guys to do it with balance. So take your right foot and put your weight in there and then drop your left toe back as a kickstand. Okay, so I look like that. Then I'm going to lean over just a little bit so my nose is over my front toe. Okay, my arms are long and that's where we row in. It's the double, start the lawnmower and then just drop them down. So my weight's in the front foot so I get hip and balance. Toe back for extra balance, kind of like my kickstand. Okay, I want long arms and then pull your scapula so that you feel like you're holding a pencil between there. And then drop them down. That's it, okay? We'll try to switch feet on each round. Try to mix it up somehow. Oh, and then your the lunge and curl, this is a big one. Okay, so real quick, advance, lunge step backwards, push off the front foot, curl them up, lunge, curl them up. So there we go. If you're modifying, step back, step forward. So take out some of that impact. All right, let's see how that goes. Where were we? Oh, yes, rows. So I just got long arms, row in, just balance on that front foot. Look down, you should see your nose right over your toe. And then just work those arms bending in and up and into the body and then back down. Okay, what this would be good, whether you have weights or not, is to get your scapulas retracted today. So you see in my back, just getting those two squeeze in together. That feels good. And it's healthy for us. This is great exercise. You work the upper back muscles and arms and your biceps. 5 seconds. Okay, I somehow got my left leg forward instead of right. So just remember what foot you were on. Woo, rest. Okay, full body step with curl. Palms in on this one. Let's go hammer curl. So when I step back, I come up, palms just come in together to the top. Step back. I want you guys to really practice leveraging up on that front foot. So we stay strong in staircase and balance. You don't have to rush it. See if I step back, press through my front foot, curl. This is just a modified option. Step back, shift my weight to front foot, curl. Now, if you're advanced, you want to step, drop low, curl up, and then back, right back down. Let you guys work on whatever your body's doing. Here's about 10 seconds till we switch up again. Good, you guys, one more or finish up where you're at. Beautiful, let's row again. So I'm gonna go right foot forward this time. Step my left foot back, but keep your weight in the right foot. Nose over toe. Roll them up, let's go. I mean, they call it a row, I guess. Depending on the sport. It wouldn't be kayaking, it'd be like an actual rowboat. You do that motion, pull in, row the boat, oars in, oars down, row. And I almost got my whole body moving too much, but I was getting really into my rowing. It's too dramatic. This is great, you guys. 10 seconds. Somebody there with the beautiful blue sky views. 5 seconds. I would love one of those juices from the resort. Oh, those are the best. Every morning you can wake up and choose from like 5 or 6 juices. Oh, glorious times. Okay, back to our row. I'm gonna go with my original foot and just switch in between. You can go with one foot and switch with me, or just stay on the one foot. We do the rows. Am I on the right thing? Yeah, good. I'm not. Somehow I got off. Did we do step curl? I somehow got off. Got off track. I'm doing the step curl because it's step 4. That's what the timer tells me. Can I just do this one? I don't know how I got messed up. Just stay with me here and we'll get through it together. I love feeling that push up the front foot. See, I sink down and I want to push. If that's okay on your knees, try that too. All right, I know it's rounds 5 and 6. So we'll just have to go one more of each. Back to my row where I left off. Okay, I'm gonna switch feet in between. You can switch with me, go and start. That way we get an equal balance of 1.5 times per leg, or you can just stay on the same if you want. I'd like you guys to try to switch. It's good balance, good coordination. Good, we'll switch legs in about 8 seconds here. Good, one more rep on this leg. And then take time to stand up, quick stretch in the back, step back, put the other foot and keep rowing. This feels good. I kind of had a knot in my shoulder today, just from throwing the ball. And this has really worked its way out. Just getting that back muscle moving. 3, 2, 1. Okay. And last of our standing here, step with bicep curl. And go. Step. Push off that front leg. Now, if you do have sensitive knees, hopefully over time, you know, if they're way sensitive, do not do this. Take out that range. But our idea and our plan is to build up the hips and the glutes. If those are strong, then the knees don't have to work as hard. And I want you guys to be pushing. See, when I sit back, if I lean forward, I lose all knee. Sit back and come up strong through that butt muscle. It's the most powerful muscle in the body. Use it. Everybody's got 10 seconds left of standing. Give me what you got left. Be safe, but be challenged. Come on, here we go. 6, 5, sit back and push off the glutes and butt. 4, 3, and our standing challenge is done. All right. Moving on, I know I'm moving quick, but we keep going here, keep the heart rates and interest up. We have get up and down off the floor, push-ups and bridge, all back to back to back. We're right on time here, and then abs. So just give me 2 more events. Okay, this is a running clock of 1.5 minutes. Okay, you can go to the old, get down onto the floor. Okay, originally we got on the floor and we had to figure out ways to get back up. Okay, so my whole practice was to roll and turn so that you're on tabletop. Okay, from there you're gonna knee up, and it's okay if you need to get the hand on the leg and push yourself up. Okay, and then you have to get yourself back down again. Okay, you want a new challenge today too? For some of you that like downward dog and hiking, you can start push-up position, hike, and crawl yourself up, and crawl yourself back down to your knees. Either way, so I either did from the knees, pushing, leverage up, and then crawl back down, or all the way from the start, turn, execute, knees position. Okay, if you can't get into those positions, this should be a more one-on-one practice thing with me. And then, like I said, try to step out. I've learned many times it's okay to do here, and then push yourself off if you need it. 1.5 minutes just to get on the floor, off the floor. It's a very important exercise. And it's almost like a burpee. I mean, you're either working for practicing up and down off the floor so you can, and you are always able to, or treat it like a burpee and it's hard exercise. All right, I got 1.5 minutes for you guys. Just do what you need to do. I'm gonna try a little of each. Okay, so I'm walking myself out. And this is great leverage on the back. Watch how I pike up, push, hips up, push. Ah, stand up. Down, mobile to the ground. That's hard to do. That's why I make you guys do this. Crawl. Watch the knees on the floor. Back, reverse, and up. Okay, it's just a running clock, so keep trying. Okay, if you want to spend a few, where you're sitting on the floor, playing with the kiddos or whatever you need to do on the floor. Okay, we roll and turn. Tabletop. You guys keep going. You don't have to follow along what I'm doing. I'm just giving lots of examples here. What do I do from here? Oh yeah. Step out with my strongest leg. Hand on the knee. Push myself up. Take it to the floor as a reverse. Knee down, hands to the floor. Fold the hips. Woo. Keep going. So that means we have 30 seconds left. I'm telling you, just getting up and down off the floor, it's a good exercise for heart rate too. It's challenging. I'm spent. It's like a burpee. Good, just about 10 seconds left. This is such good practice for you. You never want to be stuck on the floor. It's a very frightening feeling. Okay. When around people, I've seen it mess with people's self-esteem. It'd be hard, you don't want to be trapped on the floor. Okay, we're good. We'll keep practicing those. Last 2 from the floor, or from this challenges are push-ups. Okay, so everybody in push-up position. We're doing 3 rounds of 15 seconds. Okay, so after 15 seconds, push back into child's pose. Real quickly, just a 5-second stretch, and then be ready to go again. Okay, 15 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Good, and I'm just doing light, maybe my shoulder another day. My first softball game is on Sunday. Woohoo! And I just want to be ready. Push-ups, good. And rest, child's pose. That's 1 of 3 rounds. I'll say something like this. Be ready to go in 3, and then you should start walking out. 2, 1, and go. Looks like my mom and dad checked out. They must have had something like a noon excursion for them. Love it. I love it for them. And push back, child pose. Good, you guys. And push-ups are still I'm still a big fan of. Okay, go ahead and come back. 3, 2, 1, and complete your last round. Like I said last time, we should always be able to push our own body weight. If you need to do this from a wall or a countertop anytime, do that. But it's the same thing as getting off the floor. We need to be able to push our body weight. And that's it. Roll onto your backs. Okay, this last round of core and hips is just our bridging. So nothing fancy with this bridge today. We're just gonna drop to the floor, load up our glutes and raise back up. Or close to the floor. Okay, I kind of have a wider position today on my feet just because it feels good on my hips. So about shoulder width on the feet, heels about 6 to 8 inches from your booty. And again, we're gonna do just the 3 rounds of 15 seconds and a 5-second hold. Okay, and then come back down. Follow along. Okay, first round, ready, push your elbows. Sorry, I have to rotate my back, but let's just keep that nice straight spine. And just push your feet from the, sorry, your glutes up off the floor. I'm getting tired here, so I'm having a hard time talking, but you guys know this one. And you can feel it, since I have especially a nice wide base today, I feel it to the thighs, hips, the glutes. Stretch out those inner, those front thighs. And up and hold. Okay, I just want you to squeeze those glutes as well as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe down. Okay, we'll stretch at the end. If you have to stretch, go for it. We're gonna go right and stretch, sorry, round 2, ready, go. This goes back to just up, down, full range. So I'll say that again, we're gonna full range for 15 seconds, hold it for 5, drop back down, we'll start a 3rd round, and then we'll tuck our knees into the chest to stretch at the end. If you need to stretch on your own anywhere, just do that on your own. On your next one, up and hold. Start to really feel it all over. Okay, firmly squeeze those glutes, just make them firm. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower down. Okay, lower the back to the mat, hop right back up, no rest, full range, go. Feels good. Now I'm just, woo, if you're cramping, that can happen, but I'm just really feeling those muscles. On your next one, hold at the top. Get those glutes nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop, knee hug. Oh yeah. That was a good round. Okay, we just have our little abbies left. Stretching if you have the time with me. And then we'll be on our way. I have to check my map here. We have, hope you guys can hear me. Oh, I'm getting new lighting and a Bluetooth speaker. We'll make this official. All right, where were we for real? Ab bicycle, dead bug, windshield wipers. Of course, it's 3 original favorites because it is full body 101. So each 30 seconds, ab bicycle. Oldie but Grady here. You get rotation, lower ab reps. Second one, relax the head, neck, and shoulders. And we're going dead bugs, just like we did Thursday. I love that exercise, can't get enough of it. And then right into windshield wipers, okay? Try to make your transitions nice and clean between exercises while staying in good form. Keep your lower back down at all times. Okay, last round, let me set the timer. Whew. Be ready here in 5, 4, 3, and kick it, let's go. Yeah, this exercise too has different tempos. I like to start. I'm feeling really strong. My back's good, nice and low, and a little slower so I can carve out that work. Okay, if my back hurts in any way, I bring my legs higher. I'm kicking higher. And then at the end, I'm going to try to speed up my tempo. Right about now. Back, forth, back, forth. 3, 2, 1. Lay that head, neck, and shoulders. Lower the back to the mat, arms and chest, or arms and legs at chest level or whatever. Okay, opposites. And I told you guys, if you're having any trouble in the hips, this is an easier way to kind of put a little more bend in the knee. And tap, that's fine. If you're feeling good, I want long extensions in both arms and legs. Don't quite touch the ground with your heel. Keep it just 3 or 4 inches off the floor. Okay, 5 seconds, we're going to transition right into windshield wipers. 1 more dead bug. Okay, keep the knees up, hands to the side, and now drop those knees. Let's go. Oh, I should have got a mat for this one. Keep going, I got a mat in my back. And all that. Windshield wiping around without a mat. It does not feel that great. Keep going, you guys. Got 8 seconds. One more. This is where it gets tough. We gotta grind right in that bicycle. Now, since I'm on round 2, if you're good to go, I'm gonna show some modifications. Okay, one would just be rotating hips and legs around. That way I keep my upper body if you have any neck troubles or you're just, you know, neck and shoulders are not feeling it, this would be an option. Keep going on your bicycle. 10 more seconds. Here's another option that slows it down a little bit. I just crunch one side. I'll bring one leg up at a time instead of both off the floor. Either way we go. Okay. 4 more seconds. Oh, that was it. And rest the head, neck, and shoulders. Get those knees directly over hips, flat shins. Opposite arm and leg. Let's go. Oh, kicking boots. Oh, there we go. That's tough. So just a reminder, we got bands on Thursday. I'm gonna try like one new format this month. Keep things fresh. Not with the bands, just in our workouts in general. And go ahead and switch over to your windshield wipers. Okay, a couple like some new hip series this month. A new format. The rest stays the same, just little changes through each month and new challenges and new techniques that I've thought about showing you guys. Okay, that's just my little summary since we're toward the end here. Sliding down on the mat. Okay, let's see if we can get through it one more time. Just modify as needed. I'm feeling a little hip flexor. It happens when we use a lot of the leg with the abs, but just do the best you can. I also feel just the abs is hard. I'm just digging in here. Good. 10 seconds. This was hard. You guys, I was like struggling to get here in a good way. Oh, windshield wipe. No, DeadBugs. My legs are shot. I'll do my best though. Like I said, if you feel hip flexor, it just sits in the front of your hips. Maybe try that toe tap instead. Ooh, this is hard coordination if you're not thinking it. There, that way I can slow down the hip flexor work a little. You know what I think happened to me? My abs got so worn down. Every muscle is just trying to come into play to help. 5 seconds. See, I slowed it down, but I feel my abs tap into my abs. It's a pull. Okay, last one, windshield wipers. Ah. Reset, so I go to my modifier, but I don't want to quit. So in the last 10 seconds, I'm going to go back into regular. And there's our last 10. Let's go. Finish up strong. Really anchor those arms. Getting a hip crown and the abs isolated is the goal. Ooh. And knees into the chest. Nice job today, you guys. 10, 12. I rocked that for time on getting all that in. I'm getting better each month myself. Trying to get you guys workouts that are, effective. We're not racing through them, but they don't last all day. I really believe if you are programmed correctly, you don't have to spend all day doing a workout, and it's really effective. Just focus on what we're doing, like 3 sets and do them well. That's fine. Okay, hug your knees narrow now. Get really tight in that ball. Let's see what's on our stretching list. All right, go ahead and sit up with me. I know laying down feels good, but this will feel just as good. And the old leg out. Put it, and now go ahead and just either reach for the toe. Do you feel like you're using too much compensation? Drop chest for the knee, but you guys know this one. Oldie goodie here. Okay, go ahead and hold that. And again, anytime we spend time to lengthen these hamstrings, our back will feel like it has a lot more mobility. Go ahead and switch legs. Same thing, just toe up and either reach or lean. I don't have to do much reaching. I have a lot of tightness. So me and just sitting here is a stretch. But it's good. I gotta do this all the time. I don't get overly tight. Okay, next one, we're gonna go both legs out. And then we're awfully unmobile. And then try to again, either, I hold on and kind of bring my hinge. We're hinging again. We do a lot of hinging in here. So just learn how to hinge. It's where I just fold from my hip. And I breathe, because I'm tight. Tightness is behind the knees here for me, and I feel a little lower back tightness. And release. Next one, we're gonna do feet together. Go ahead, fold in. Same thing, just feet together. See, look at that, I just about failed PE through the sit and reach alone, and you guys know I'm quite the PE type of lady. Keep doing that one. Keep folding. Almost there. Beautiful. Take your right leg and cross it over the left, or vice versa. Link your elbow, and we're going to rotate through our hips and back. So loop, and then eyeballs down on your back hand there. Hold. And just lift that chest up. Rotate one more time. Hold. Go ahead and switch them up. Switch legs, switch arms. Hook that knee. Go ahead and rotate. Eyeballs back. Hold. Another nice pop on my back there. Go ahead and sit into butterfly. So we got feet together. I still have a little bit of cough I had a cold before I went to Mexico. The fingers in the chest cold. Thank God I didn't get it on the vacation though, so I'll take that as a, if I'm gonna have to. So with this one, you feel those inner thighs, and I think those are so important to stretch. If we get tight in there, we can't rotate through our hip joints, and then all kinds of things occur. I'm almost done here, okay? Stay seated on the floor. You can either stay in butterfly or whatever. Sometimes sitting on the floor is not so comfortable for people, but we're gonna do a little arm stretch here, okay? Thumb out, left hand. Back behind, so it's just nice, straight over the head as far as you can take it. Like without forcing it. And then back down and across, and then go ahead and loop it and get that arm. We're getting this where my fingers are, this arm to stretch back by pulling with this arm. And now eyeballs opposite of your hand. Or neck and eyes, not just eyeballs. Good, let's go ahead and switch. I go my right thumb up. I do want that position, thumb up. And now rotate through shoulder. This is just simple shoulder extension so that you are thumbing the back wall. These are things too. We don't practice getting the arm up if the shoulders start to lock and freeze. A lot of people I meet with have range only to here, and it's okay if you do. All bodies are different. It could just be their body, but also you've got to keep stretching. Okay, back down, across, and eyeballs over. This one here stretches our lats. I talk about the lats, L-A-T-S. Okay, they're in the back there. That feels great. And then two more on the arm. We're going to take the same arm and we're going to, or the opposite arm, switch arms, and then reach over the head. Then we got those stretch on the triceps, which we worked today. So this also too. Try to get your arms so you're reaching back to say you're trying to untie your own bikini, or we could say bra strap, I guess. Don't force it, but if we don't do a lot of these stretches, you'll notice in life you start to lose that range. Not that any of us would put on our bikini or bra this way, but that's the only reference I can think of. Okay, right hand up, and then try to get that back there. And then I just have two more here, and then we'll go feet out, and we're just gonna rotate. So in a seated position, one knee in, one knee out, and I just work through my own pelvis and spine. What feels good? Once I drop over, I just kind of like bringing it out, pushing this hip up works too sometimes. We'll just slide back and forth a couple times on your own. My hands are back. See, I just crawl across the floor, one knee in, one knee out, just find your own hips. What feels good for you? One more each side. So we talk about hip flexors all the time. This is a good one. So when I get folded and I almost kind of leverage hip up, you can feel that. Look at that crease gets to lengthen. Force it, but it opens here. One more time. Your hips are often in that crease, sitting and even walking. So here, lift up. Ooh, your girl's tight on that one. Good, and our last one. Oh, butterfly, you're just gonna swirl left and right. Sometimes I even grab the floor and twist. Always look, stretching the back in any way. You guys, we did great today. I think that's a really healthy start for the month. I already have the list of workouts online if you need them, so we're all organized. And cool, try to get my lighting in here. Maybe like a plant for the background, I'm not sure. Takes me time to do all this stuff, but it's always ignored. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. We got all of that in by 10:20. That's my goal here. Yeah, cool. Okay, I got somebody coming in and I gotta jump out there quickly. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you on Thursday. Remember the bands. Mwah. You guys are the best. Have a good one.